This dude has a knack for being explosive and iconic. Kevin Spacey was a straight gangster in this film. He was a straight G. YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. We got that movie review for y'all, baby. It's called Baby Driver. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I was really hyped to see this movie, especially after all of the critics were very vocal about how great and fun and light and amazing and dark twist. They love this freaking movie, right? So I'm hearing lots of good things about it, but I'm like, wait a minute, homie, this is a Sony movie. Sony? An iconic movie? I don't know, but I will admit I was hyped though, because I said, wait a minute, Edgar Wright, that's the director slash writer, you know what I'm saying? So Edgar Wright, he did like Scott Pilgrim vs. the Universe, Saves the Universe, all that shit. You know, that weird kind of in its own box, funny, raunchy type stuff. So I'm like, okay, Edgar Wright's a really good director. He also writes a lot of his films. So I'm hyped. So I go in to see this film. So you basically have an awesome cast of John Berthel, John Hamm, Kevin Spacey's in here, Jamie Foxx is in here, and the lead actor in here, the baby driver, known as Baby, that's the character's name. His name is Ansel Elgort. This might be a debut for him because I haven't really seen him in anything else. But overall, my first impressions with this film is that I absolutely love this movie, man. I love the heck out of this movie. This movie was dope. It was lit for sure. But this is going to be a spoiler-free review. So I'm going to do a review without trying to give away any spoilers in case you guys want to see it, because, you know, I really hate it when I watch movie reviews and people think that they're not spoiling reviews when they actually do. So excuse me if I don't really give away anything. So basically, this movie is funny. The characters are likable. It's entertaining. The music about this film has great music, it has great action scenes. One of its shining bright lights is gotta be the driving car chase scenes, bruh. The stunt drivers, whoever, I don't know if they got the stig from BBC, but whoever's the stunt drivers for this car work, first of all, shout out to Edgar Wright for getting the perfect shots, you feel what I'm saying? But the stunt drivers in this film, absolutely amazing. I gotta say it myself, it was lovely, and it was amazing seeing the action, how they panned it out, because Edgar Wright got some really great shots. Speaking of Edgar Wright, phenomenal job, phenomenal script, very funny, witty, dark, twisted a little bit, unorthodox, a little weird. This movie will definitely I think this movie will jump off in the beginning, kind of putting people off. Putting about 30% of people off, but the other 70% getting blown away. This is a type of movie that a lot of people will love, but some people will hate it, because I'll get into the only issue that I have with this film. The only issue that I can see somebody having with this film is the tone. The tone of this film tends to lend itself to the serious side, like here's a serious scene in the film, but also lending itself to the soundtrack. It also plays certain music that didn't really match the serious kind of tone or the serious circumstances that was taking place. And having such amazing music, by the way, that's another plus of this film. The music was fantastic. But I will see how some people have an issue with the music choice for certain scenes, because this film is serious, yes, but it's also just as lighthearted, just as funny, just as over the top. This movie is definitely over the top, but it's all that in a good way. But I do know that some people will come in and be like, what the heck is this? This is what? How is he? How are they? How? It's not that type of film. It's like Fast and the Furious meets The Italian Job and Kingsman of the Secret Service, Scott Pilgrim-y explosion of events. You feel what I'm saying? It's not what I would say is a easy movie to grab onto if you're into like more serious film, or you're or you're the type of person that really wants a flat tone. You want a tone to be consistent. You feel what I'm saying? This movie definitely goes all over the place. But for a film that does that, it still is grounded and it makes sense for the type of film that it is. And it lets us know the type of film that it is. This is not one of those films that are like, oh, this is a self-aware pun of itself. It's not like that. It's a fun, lighthearted, awesome action movie that's funny. Great roles up in here. Ansel Elgort, he did a fantastic job. He plays a character that has issues with sound. He thrives off of sound, and you guys know that from the trailer. And he's an incredible driver. And his background is interesting, so that's something to look forward to in the film. John Bernthal, you know, he plays the Punisher off Marvel. He plays Shane off of The Walking Dead. He was in this film for a while. You know, I liked his part. I like everything that he's in, to be honest with you. John Bernthal is one of the up-and-comer actors in Hollywood today. I really like that man. He's fire. He's tight. John Hamm. John Hamm's character is amazing in this film. Eliza Gonzalez did a good job. She plays her character Darling. Lily James. Beautiful. I believe she's absolutely beautiful. She plays the love interest to Baby, the main character. She is fire. I see she got this smile, and you can see her teeth, and they clean. Them pink gums. You don't see a lick of plaque. It's just shiny like you could lick the front, and it'd be straight. She look good. She looks good. It's a good-looking girl. She has a nice mouth. She has a pretty eye. She's a beautiful woman, and she did a great job in this film. The chemistry that she had with Baby was real. It felt real. It felt authentic. The way they would stare each other in her eyes, I bought that. Felt good. But every time I review a film and there's a ensemble cast or whatever, I tend to try to let you guys know who my favorite character was. And it wasn't none of those other people that I named. This dude has a knack for being explosive and iconic. Kevin Spacey was a straight gangster in this film. He was a straight G. And it happens at the end. Everything happens it's the end. The third act of the film sold me on who Kevin Spacey is. He's a straight G. Kevin Spacey in this role, he's reoccurring. Have you guys seen Horrible Bosses? The first Horrible Bosses. Kevin Spacey plays an insane maniac. OG, you can't kill me. I'm coming for you. It does a straight savage. He's basically that same character in this film, Baby Driver. The same. And I love Kevin Spacey in Horrible Bosses. He was that iconic. He's perfect playing that type of role, man. Kevin Spacey's dope, bro. Shout out to Kevin Spacey / Lex Luthor. Iconic. So basically, all in all, I love this film. This film is very entertaining. The pace is the only thing that kind of I could see people having issues with. The music was amazing. The action was great. The dialogue was great. The jokes were spot on. They were funny. Very funny jokes. It felt good. The colors were there. The cinematography was pretty decent too. I ain't even gonna front on that. The camera angles was great. Edgar Wright did a lot of awesome shots in here. And I can tell you there was a lot of handheld cam. I noticed some motions and shit. It wasn't just where they sit on the director sits on the chair and they move it like that. No, it was up and close like this. It was like walking around with the camera type shit. I like that. One take type shit. You feel me? Like he'll sit there and get a whole take without cutting. I like that. I like long takes. I really like that. So the directing was good. The writing was good. It was funny. Boom, 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 boom. Nailing characters. Boom. Love this film. Only little hindrance is the tone. But besides that, this film is straight lit. I highly recommend this film, and I'm glad to give this film, Baby Driver, an A. Motherfreaker. Puts that A up on that grade, baby. Yeah, this movie is tight. Definitely recommend you guys go see it. I do understand that this film is not going to be for everybody. There's going to be some people. This is the type of film that most people love. Like 80% of the people will love this movie or like this movie. And then there's that little cult of people that I hate that movie sucks. It's like that. You feel what I'm saying? But what I appreciate most about this film is that it's original. So refreshing to see original films be released. I believe the last original type of action film that I've seen that I was really impressed with was Kingsman: The Secret Service. It reminds me a lot of Kingsman: The Secret Service. Definitely go check this movie out. I highly recommend it. All right, that's it for me, man. I'm your boy, Jody Joe. Thank you for watching this review. Put down in the comment section what you guys think. Remember, click down there in the corner, subscribe to Jody's Corner. We keep it real over here, y'all. We on our missions. We doing our thing, man. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm off this thing, man. Deuces.